harms those...
Behind their big night out.
This is Entertainment Tonight for October 21st, 1999.
Well done. We're in New York.
Celebrating with my former co-host, Reach.
Come back to me. No, no, no!
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Thanks very much, Mary, Bob, and Reed. I'm Jan Carl in Hollywood.
And I'm Mark Stonis. Well, with hips swiveling and crowd roaring, Ricky Martin madness hit Miami. And we were behind the scenes as he kicked off his national tour. But it was an uneasy opening after a frightening accident stopped rehearsal. The show Ricky spent 3 weeks preparing for went off nearly without a hitch. E.T. has learned there were some tense moments when a crane accident sent a technician to the hospital for stitches during rehearsal. But the sold-out show must go on, and it all came together last night for the fans who paid up to $95 a ticket to see their favorite Latin superstar.
I love you, Ricky. You're the cutest boy I ever seen.
Do it. Thanks for being here.
Backstage before the show, Ricky seemed to be in good spirits. Clad in Armani for his current concert tour, he kicked off the event with a video before launching into his hit, Livin' La Vida Loca, with his signature classic car on stage. But concert-goers tell E.T. soon after Ricky's lead dancer popped out of the trunk, she popped out of her top, accidentally flashing the crowd. After the show, sources tell E.T. the singer headed straight home to get some rest before taking the stage again tonight in Miami. And he's gearing up for his first primetime special on CBS to air November 26th.
Shake your bomb, shake your bomb, shake your bomb. Thank you very much.
Sharon Stone sounds off on Basic Instinct 2 in our E.T. News Brief.
So far, we don't have a script or a director, so it doesn't seem like good business to me.
Basic Instinct 2 does not seem to be in Sharon's future, but a job as an auctioneer might. She was pounding the gavel at a benefit for the Motion Picture and Television Fund as Brooke Shields, Billy Bob Thornton, and others bid on celebrity photographs by the late Roddy McDowall.
He always was kind to me. He always sort of would put his arm around me and say, our little thespian.
The Fonda family may all be working together if Peter has any say in the matter. It's been almost 10 years since his Oscar-winning sister Jane has been seen on the big screen. Now Peter, generating Oscar buzz of his own in his current film The Limey, and his daughter Bridget are opening the door wide for Jane's return.
It would be wonderful. It would be fulfilling for me and Bridget because both Bridget and I want to work with her.
Who are the most powerful stars in Hollywood? From Tom Cruise to Tom Hanks to Oprah Winfrey, Entertainment Weekly has put together the A-list.
We look for big deals, real financial successes, or big hit movies.
Coming in at number 6, last year's number 1, Oprah Winfrey remains the highest-ranked star. Right behind her, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is like, Hershey's Kisses. He's a brand name. His name means a product is quality. Julia Roberts did an amazing thing this summer. She had 2 back-to-back $200 million plus movies, Runaway Bride and Notting Hill.
Ally McBeal creator David E. Kelley rose 35 slots to number 9, while Tom Cruise is in at 17, Jim Carrey 23, and John Travolta 37. On the strength of The Sixth Sense, Bruce Willis is 45, and Madonna is 50 in this year's Power issue, ranking Hollywood's top 101 power players. Leonardo DiCaprio dropped 38 positions from last year.
The dilemma with Leo going from 17 to 55 is that no movies, no great ranking.
Matt Damon shares the 87th spot with Ben Affleck, while Cameron Diaz, Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, and Gwyneth Paltrow all make their debuts on the list, which hits newsstands Monday. Number 73, Nicolas Cage, told us when he first realized he was a Hollywood heavyweight.
When I felt like I could make more than just one kind or type of film.
At the top of the list, Steven Spielberg is number 5. Star Wars creator George Lucas is 4th. Time Warner's Ted Turner and Gerald Levin are number 3. Rupert Murdoch and Peter Chernin from Fox are number 2. And Hollywood's most powerful, the recently merged CBS CEO Mel Karmazin and Viacom chairman and CEO Sumner Redstone. Entertainment Weekly also has a 101.5 position on the power list, and that spot goes to the WWF. Mark?
Well, Jan, Entertainment Weekly sparked a controversy when it called Taye Diggs' new movie, The Best Man, a big chill for the African-American audience. Well, tonight, the star fires off his own angry review.
I found it very racist and ignorant, not to mention insensitive.
Taye Diggs tells ET he found the preview offensive because he believes it reduces this romantic comedy to a blacks-only film. He fired off a letter to Entertainment Weekly, which is printed in its current issue.
I thought that we were way beyond statements such as the one that was made, but apparently not. Well, the best man is here.
The film, which opens tomorrow, follows a group of college friends reuniting for a wedding. They are all successful professionals. There's the playboy musician and the pushy know-it-all.
Well, it's nice to see all of you, too.
And between the bachelor party and the walk down the aisle, former sweethearts Taye and Nia Long discover they still feel for each other, even though he has a girlfriend.
Nice boxers. I thought you were strictly a briefs man. If you notice in that scene, I'm a little shiny because I was really sweating when he was in that towel and those boxers. I want to make love to you tonight. It's a coming-of-age story of people that just so happen to be black.
I'll be loving you always.
Antonio Banderas got up early and made it to Good Morning America today to talk about his new movie, Crazy in Alabama, with Diane Sawyer and Charlie Gibson. But there was someone missing. Crowds gathered to watch Antonio's interview, but his mind was on his wife, Melanie. She was supposed to accompany him to the set and pre-tape an interview to be aired at a later date. Reportedly under the weather, Melanie was a no-show. Also joining Charlie and Diane on the broadcast, Maureen Reagan.
He's comfortable. Not as comfortable as he was.
The daughter of former President Ronald Reagan says her father's health continues to decline. A board member of the Alzheimer's Association, Maureen discussed the debilitating disease and its effects on her father.
With him, I didn't see a slowing down. I saw an acceptance of mortality. It's a spatial disease, and his world just keeps getting smaller.
GMA's new look and location have paid off. Since the move to their state-of-the-art facility in Times Square, ratings year-to-date are up 31%. And the anchors say having a live audience is not intimidating.
We can't find our way downstairs. We can't find our copy. But that's part of the fun of the morning.
And as for when Diane and Charlie may relinquish what is supposed to be a temporary assignment until replacements are found,
I'll get up as long as Charlie gets up.
And I'll get up as long as Diane gets up.
Bryant Gumbel has some harsh words about his former co-host, Katie Couric. When asked about his difficulty in getting along with people, Gumbel reportedly said, quote, "I had one assistant for 18 years. Somebody who shall remain nameless went through 5 in 5 years." End quote.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
The bloody reality behind the scenes of wrestling. The staged fights, their families. The side of pro wrestling you can't see on TV. Behind the scenes with Mary on Regis and Kathy Lee.
All she has to do is walk out in a short skirt, and that's it.
What Bob and Mary are doing in New York City. We have the big baby news for a top talk show host. The $10 million bra from Victoria's Secret. What makes this underwear so over the top?
That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
You've been smacked around by the boss's girl. You've fallen madly in love with her. Now, how can things get any worse than that?
I swear, if you weren't gay, Oscar, I'd have to kill you. Gay?
Matthew Perry, Neve Campbell, Dylan McDermott, and Oliver Platt.
I had a lesbian experience once.
You did? 3 to Tango, rated PG-13. Starts tomorrow at a theater near you.
Wouldn't it be nice if the power of an upright vacuum could go wherever the power of an upright is needed? Well, the Bissell Liftoff is the only upright that lifts off. For power to go anywhere, Bissell power is needed. Anywhere. The Liftoff from Bissell. Life's messy. Clean it up.
Soon, your evening out at your favorite restaurant or bar could be smoke-free. We'll explain the proposed smoking ban. I'm Kelly Day. Also tonight on Coin 6, how bad will the weather be this winter? Find out what the experts say at 11.
It's the way a good steak sandwich tastes like it came from a steakhouse. The A1 Steak and Cheese Sandwich at Subway. Made for you, just the way you want it. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Guess who I saw at Subway today? Who? I saw Blue. Cool. When you buy a kids pack, you can get one of 4 pajama party toys from Blue's Clues, like Blue, Shovel and Pail, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper, and Slippery Soap. Good night, Blue.
The Meyer and Frank Autumn Sale going on now. Look in your paper for bonus coupons.
This is where it all starts. This is where it gets good.
A senator got elected.
The Buzz with Lars Larson.
And immediately took her boyfriend on a taxpayer-paid trip.
Weekday mornings at 5:30.
For 30 days.
Oh, you say that like that's a bad thing.
Flew on the concrete.
It's what people are talking about.
It costs a lot to get that beautiful smooth top range, so don't clean it with harsh sandpaper type cleansers. Use Wyman Cooktop, made specially for smooth top ranges. Even soft scrubbing cleansers can damage your range's finish, and they can't bring back the shine. Cooktop does. It helps revitalize old ranges and keeps new ones looking beautiful. Use Wyman Cooktop, the range cleaner the manufacturers recommend. Look for Wyman Cooktop Cleaning Cream in the oven cleaning aisle at these stores.
You'd never know they're from the same family. Some are laid back, stylish, reserved, outgoing, and although there are hundreds and hundreds to choose from, they have one thing in common. They all come from a good home. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries.
Right now, during our trade-in days, your old clunker, regardless of make, mileage, or body damage, is worth money. Towards a new model. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries trade-in days.
Get set for Beth.
Experience.
The Divine.
The Divine Miss Millennium, Beth Midler. Live in concert. Critics have called her the greatest entertainer in the world. Now, don't miss Beth Midler live. December 8th in the Rose Garden. Reserve seats on sale Monday, October 25th at 10 a.m. at Rose Quarter Ticket Office, and all Ticketmaster outlets are charged by phone. Don't miss Beth Midler.
A celebrity baby announcement from inside Hollywood. Big baby news for Larry King. The 65-year-old talk show host and his wife, Sean Southwick King, are expecting their second child together in June. The proud papa recently showed off photos of the couple's first son, Chance, who is just 7 months old. And for the woman who has everything, how about a $10 million bra? It's the latest fantasy gift from Victoria's Secret.
It's full with diamonds, sapphires, and they're all set in platinum.
Make that 2,000 carats worth of diamonds and sapphires, including a glittering strap with the number 2000 to mark the turn of the millennium. The bra is featured on the cover of Victoria's Secret's latest Christmas and Fantasies catalog.
This year, our fantasy gifts for Victoria's Secret are really over the top.
And although the brilliant bra was made for model Heidi Klum, Victoria's Secret tells E.T. they'd be happy to custom fit the garment for a $10 million buyer. They'll even throw in the panties for free.
You feel like $10 million bucks.
Well, if you need more reasons to buy the $10 million bra, click on to our ET website. You'll get additional pictures, plus behind-the-scenes details of Heidi Klum's photo shoot.
Mary and Bob are in New York for a special tribute to Regis Philbin. They found out the latest on his hit game show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they put him to work with our ET microphone.
Look at this. I'm holding like I'm a field reporter for E.T. like I'm kissing up to Bob Cohen.
Last night, both Mary and Bob joined Regis at a gala event honoring his outstanding career in broadcasting, but Kathy Lee did have a bone to pick.
I'm tired of people coming up to me now saying, how do I get on Regis' Millionaire show? I'm tired of that.
So am I.
Tired of it.
But the country is eagerly awaiting the return of the show, and Regis broke the news that prospective contestants will no longer have to pay to play.
The whole country is invited to call us on the 800 number. The bill's on us.
The evening was hosted by the Museum of Television and Radio and Entertainment Tonight, which was very fitting for the guest of honor, who handpicked Mary to co-host a short-lived NBC show in 1981.
Unfortunately, the show went down in flames. I was out of work for a year, but Mary Hart went to work the next day doing Entertainment Tonight. Thank you.
I do have a lot to thank Regis Philbin for. 18 years later.
He's cool. Regis is cool. You never hear anybody say a bad word about Regis, and that's what it's about.
Regis kept me out very late last night.
This morning, the festivities continued when Mary joined Regis and Kathy Lee on their morning show.
Mary Hart, yes, indeed. Whoa, look at those. Anyway, she still got them. 18 with those legs, yes, Mary Hart. Mary Hart came out there, wowed everybody.
All she had to do is walk out in a short skirt,
That's
and
it.
You hear the applause.
Yeah. God bless you. You look terrific. You're always welcome around here.
So this is great to be doing again.
Well,
This is fun? This is fun. Get a life, Mayor.
Kathy Lee is working on a Wonderful World of Disney movie for ABC called Cover Girls, co-starring her son, Cody.
Next on Entertainment Tonight.
Your personal tour of a TV mogul's $5 million oceanfront mansion. Inside the home of the man behind some of your favorite shows. Wrestling Exposed. What really goes on in the dressing rooms after the bloody battles. And one man's descent into crack cocaine.
That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
When our customers come in, sometimes you see them just stand back and almost in awe at our selection of cameras. Hallmark carries digital cameras as well as camcorders. I occasionally go by Photo Joe. I love to use my camera for my kids. The kids' birthday parties, the baseball games, I capture those memories. That way you can really embarrass them later on. At Walmart, we carry only name brand cameras, only the good stuff. We've got cameras for kids that want their first camera all the way up to a pro photographer. All the latest models at the everyday low prices. There are no bad photos. As long as you're having fun taking them, that's what it's all about.
Did they think the cop was stupid or what? Next Real TV, two suspected pot smokers are getting the third degree when one makes a run for it. The other goes to the car, throws something in a ditch, and has no idea it's all been caught on tape. Then when you're surrounded by police, you don't put your hands in your pockets, jump off the roof, or pull a knife when you're down. Plus, this mama bear is cooking, pushing this old oven 200 yards down the hill. Bon appetit, next Real TV.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
The critics are raving about Crazy in Alabama. It could be one of the best pictures of the year.
You only got one life. You can't sit around waiting for your next life to start.
Funny, touching, and poignant. Crazy in Alabama. Rated PG-13. Opens tomorrow.
My party potion doesn't taste right. Value Village has the perfect Halloween party mix, like inexpensive props. Hey, used clothes make cool costumes. Now they've got new costumes and accessories.
Pick up Value Village's Halloween Party CD.
Next Extra, a child molester targets the boy next door. The cops are powerless, but not this mother. Then, Extra exposes the nastiest star feuds ever. Plus, a housewife's fantasy with Fabio. Next Extra.
Tomorrow at 12:30 on Coin TV 6.
Henry, now look who's getting new furniture. A tapestried love seat, a matching chair, and an ottoman. Is that really necessary? Look at that gorgeous wood. What's this? A desk now? I don't believe it. An entire office. Suppose they have room now that the kids are gone. Fancy schmancy. I thought they were on a budget. You know, Henry, we could use a few things.
Dania, where it doesn't cost a lot to live in style.
Armstrong Vehicle has been in business for over 35 years, and our lowest possible price and our service after the sale have resulted in thousands of satisfied customers. Not astounding concepts, but they might lead you right to our door.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, the exclusive surveillance video behind the walls of Madonna's house. A stalker who said he would murder Madonna, caught on tape, and the bodyguard who finally stopped him.
When he lunged again and lunged for the gun, that time I shot him twice.
Maria Shriver, just 3 months after the death of her cousin, JFK Jr., she talks to E.T. about how her family copes with losing a loved one. That's tomorrow.
He's the man behind dozens of hit TV shows like The A-Team and The Rockford Files, and he currently has a 5th top-selling novel. Tonight, our Keely Shea Smith gets a tour of Stephen J. Cannell's latest masterpiece, his $5.2 million mansion.
It is 5,500 square feet of tranquility, with a view as far as the eye can see. It has 4 bedrooms and a kitchen built to entertain. The owner of this seaside estate is Stephen J. Kennel, and he took me on a tour of his newly purchased palace.
Yeah, I mean, when we get through with all of this, we're going to have a painting that's going to go across, cover the television.
Stephen has been married to his high school sweetheart, Marcia, for over 30 years. They have 3 children. It may seem Stephen has everything, but in 1981, he and Marcia lost their son, Derek, in a tragic accident.
I mean, when Derek died, we had some really rough times, and we both got very close to the edge. A lot of people lose their marriages over this, and it was hard for us, too. I mean, finally, you know, we got through the white water about 5 years after he died.
Having written literally hundreds of scripts for television, Kennel is now spending more time writing novels. But in school, he was not voted most likely to succeed. Your teachers gave you the impression that you weren't applying yourself, and yet that really wasn't true.
You know, I'm severely dyslexic. And since I have this horrible learning problem, I can't spell anything. Because they could hear me talk, and they say, there's nothing wrong with you. You know, you got plenty of brains, you know, now just sit down and apply yourself, and you'll do better. But I would sit down and I would apply myself, and I would get absolutely no result for the effort.
I'm not getting in the air with that crazy sucker.
Currently, Kennel is preparing for production on a big screen version of the A-Team. Any of the original cast joining your A-Team movie?
Well, I'm going to obviously try and make room for all of them in the picture, but we will be recasting it so it doesn't look like a television remake. You know, I mean, it'll have, hopefully, movie stars in it.
Thank you, Keely. Stephen's new novel is already 5th on the LA Times bestseller list, and he's interested in it becoming a movie.
With the body slams and the headbutts, they are some of the most well-known entertainers in the world. But a new documentary about the life of pro wrestlers and their families shows how the brutal beatings take their toll. The debate's been going on since pro wrestling began. Is it fake or is it real? While the mayhem in the ring may be choreographed, a new documentary, Beyond the Mat, says the men in the ring are very real.
People see these people as monsters and as cartoon characters. And the reality is they feel a tremendous amount of pain, both physical and mental.
Beyond the Mat is the work of longtime wrestling fan Barry Blaustein, a screenwriter whose credits include Eddie Murphy's Nutty Professor and its sequel. He spent 5 years on the project, which was produced by Ron Howard and Brian Grazer.
It was always fascinating to me the difference between their public persona and what their private lives were, and how they mixed a very violent lifestyle with trying to be fathers and husbands.
Have a hug for good luck, please.
There's Mick Foley, a loving and devoted family man who straps on a mask and becomes mankind. Wrestling earns him a high 6-figure income, but his family pays a high price.
Well, you know Doc is Daddy's friend, right? He's not going to do anything to really hurt Daddy, right? You're not going to be scared, right? You guys have a good time cruising tonight? Did you? Yeah. What'd you ride?
But even after seeing their husband and father pal around with The Rock, it's hard to see The Rock pound him with a steel chair.
I tell the kids, you know, Daddy rehearsed that 4 or 5 times, you know. Daddy was fine. I just want to set their little hearts at ease, you know. Let them think there's nothing wrong. They'll grow up quick enough, you know. Let them believe their dad's all right.
Wrestling legend Terry Funk took time out to walk his daughter down the aisle before hitting the road again. Over 30 years in the ring have left him battered and bruised. But despite his doctor's advice and his family's wishes, he cannot stop.
It's still hard after all these years.
Most of them have a short shelf life because they use them, and then when they're done with them, they discard them.
I just don't want to hurt no more.
Jake the Snake Roberts was a huge star in the 80s, but now he's lucky to make $100 a match. When Blaustein found him, he'd been smoking crack in his motel room.
Okay. It speeds me up so fast I can't think about my past.
It's a story about human beings and the struggles they go through, and they just happen to be wrestlers.
Beyond the Mat begins a limited theatrical release tomorrow to make it eligible for Oscar consideration. We'll be right back. Who appeared in Shampoo before appearing in Star Wars? Is it Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, or Harrison Ford? Your answer's next in the E.T. Birthdays. Closed captioning provided by
Blast of Butter microwave popcorn is so rich, so buttery tasting. You gotta get it. Blast of Butter from Jolly Time.
Daddy,
Yes, sweetie?
can the monsters get me?
Not a chance.
When you've got ADT,
at the power of advanced home monitoring technology.
Good morning. This is
The power of experienced professionals helping to keep you safe.
Okay. Calling the fire department right
From burglary, fire, flooding, carbon monoxide, even the occasional monster. Call now and get ADT's sophisticated burglary system installed for as little as $99. Plus, get any one of these additional monitoring devices installed free.
And thank you for choosing ADT.
ADT helps protect more homes and families than any other security company in America. Call now and get the ADT burglary system installed for as little as $99, plus a free additional monitoring device. Sleep tight. Get the power of ADT.
We're the people you can depend on. For quality, it's all right here. Oak Unlimited, legendary service here. Oak Unlimited, what a feeling, what a makes. One of the largest selections of oak anywhere today.
Asthma. It's striking more and more of our kids. In just 13 years, the number of children with asthma has more than doubled. Scientists know that global warming is real and heating up the planet. More heat means more smog, and smog can trigger asthma attacks for our kids. There are solutions. Find out what we can do to breathe easier about global warming.
I am dreaming about that spare room. I could make it a guest room, a sunroom. I could make it my room. Joanne Fabrics and Crafts, Joanne ETC.
Arrive in a different state. Amtrak Explore America fares start at $179 round trip. Call 1-800-USA-RAIL.
Accommodations provided by Hilton Hotels and Resorts. Like our little slice of paradise, the Hilton Hawaiian Village. It happens at the Hilton.
Having an ET Style Star birthday today, Will Estes turns 21. Jeremy Miller is 23.
Who appeared in Shampoo before appearing in Star Wars? That's Carrie Fisher. She's 43. Judge Judy Shineland is 57. And Blues Brother band member Steve Cropper is 58.
And ET has learned that Titanic star Billy Zane broke his collarbone on the set of his new miniseries for Fox. Sources tell us Zane ran into a tree while filming. We'll have more for you tomorrow.
We leave you tonight with a peek at the premiere of one of the highly acclaimed animated films, Princess Mononoke. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Word of mouth is going to be great on this movie. You know, I mean, the critics already love it, and I think people are going to, I think they're going to come because it has a real story. You fight like a demon, boy.
It's such an incredibly beautiful, powerful film. I'm so proud to be involved in it. I really am.
Entertainment Tonight. Always there.
CBS Tonight. The doctors of Chicago Hope are dedicated to saving lives.
Scout.
So why would one of them try to commit suicide?
This guy's in structure.
Jumped off the roof.
Doctor the patient in one leap. Let's go. Let's get him up to the OR. Go, go, go.
If he lives, we'll be heroes. This is one Chicago Hope you can't miss.
He's trying to say something. He said, let me die. No, he didn't.
I think he did.
This is my patient, not yours.
Chicago Hope. All new episodes CBS Tonight.
What does this guy have to say that threatens these people? Well, it isn't cigarettes are bad for you.
He's only the key witness in the biggest health reform issue in U.S. history.
He met an insider who was ready to reveal what no one else could tell.
I was told, don't talk.
Al Pacino.
The more truth he tells, the worse it gets.
Russell Crowe.
I told the truth.
It's not the point whether you tell the truth or not.
The Insider, a Michael Mann film, rated R. Starts Friday, November 5th.
As a child, I loved shopping with my mother. I still remember how excited I was when we would go shopping at Emporium. Those warm memories return each time I visit Emporium, especially during Founders Day sale. The special effort, the great savings of 30 to 50% off in every department, and the wide selection are all there. At Emporium, I don't have to sacrifice price for service. And during Founders Day sale, I get great savings and great memories. The Founders Day sale at Emporium, now through October 27th.
Did you buy from Bob?
No.
With advantages like these, to not buy from Bob could be considered a sin.
Just buy Bob. What will our winter be like? The experts predict at 11.
Time to get real. It's Real TV. Tempers flare. A labor confrontation is brewing. And the cameraman is caught in the middle. Stuck in the chimney. The little boy is scared and cold.
Jonathan?
The rescuers work as fast as they can. A terrible chain reaction spill. Now they pray for the jockey's survival.
He let out a groan that I thought was like his last breath of life.
Plus, the wild chase that ends with the suspect knocking on someone's front door. And the man who tries to do away with the goods, but he doesn't know the camera sees him. This is Real TV for Thursday, October 21st, 1999. In today's top story, Las Vegas, the gambling capital of the world. It's the town of winners and losers. And this mob of angry protesters have come to Vegas betting they'll get their point across. They're crashing an apparel show, accusing one manufacturer of discrimination. The commotion of the nearly 200 protesters brings the convention to a dead stop. And it doesn't take long for the cops to show up. When protesters are slow to leave, the cops start shoving them out. After a few minutes, police have had enough and move in to take control. Eventually, the protesters go home, but not before 3 of them are arrested.
Hi, I'm John Daly in the Real TV newsroom. In our next story, a little boy is stuck, wedged in a dark, chilly, and damp chimney. It's a serious call for the rescuers on the scene, made all the more important because this is one little boy with special needs.
In Essex, England, a young boy has fallen 30 feet down a neighbor's chimney.
I've got your big toe, Jonathan, haven't I? All right, he's got his big toe. Now I've got his toe now. Right, Jonathan.
Curiosity got the best of little Jonathan Grosvenor, and now he needs help. He can't move.
Jonathan? Jonathan? I'll give him a bit more noise, mate. Right, we'll get you out then, all right? But we're nearly there, mate.
Rescuers cut through a 4-inch thick brick wall. It's slow going, but they must be careful not to hurt Jonathan in the process. The young boy's mother keeps close watch. She has plenty to worry about. Jonathan has Down syndrome. Jonathan tells his mom he wants out now. He's freezing cold.
You can't move your hands.
Finally, the fire brigade spots Jonathan's tiny legs.
A couple of cushions.
In light of Jonathan's young age and tender condition, the cameraman decides to momentarily stop tape. After nearly 4 hours, firefighters become heroes. Jonathan is back in his mother's arms. Today, Jonathan tells Real TV what it was like inside the chimney.
Really big dogs.
This curious 10-year-old's got guts, but his scars prove that chimneys are no place to play.
Did you go on the roof yourself?
Yeah.
So, how did Jonathan wind up in the chimney in the first place, you ask? Well, it turns out he was doing his impersonation of Mary Poppins.
And they're off.
official track cameras are rolling on today's first race at New Jersey's Freehold Raceway.
Long out of it. YF
3/4 of the way through, driver John Sheehan is in the lead, but the second-place horse moves up to challenge.
They move on to the back stretch. Now being tested, YF Illusion, King's favorite, comes sharply out of the pocket to go after him. 2 lengths to Crown Candy.
Suddenly, disaster strikes.
3/4 and 130 and 150. Oh, YF Illusion has gone down. YF Illusion has gone to the ground. Sheehan is on the ground. Cat Manzi is on the ground.
The spill leaves 3 drivers injured on the ground. Their riderless sulkies eerily continue racing toward the finish line. Track officials rush to the scene. Driver John Sheehan says it was pretty scary.
People thought people were dead. That's how bad it looked.
John escaped with a fractured bone in his lower back and a blood clot on his rear end. He's still not sure what happened when the number 2 horse started his move.
As I asked my horse to respond to fight off the challenge, my horse took a bad step or felt like he got hooked up on something. Next thing you know, my horse is falling to the racetrack.
The driver behind John, Cat Manzi, tried to avoid him.
But his left wheel on his sulky caught my right wheel. And we got tangled up, and the momentum of his sulky just turned mine, catapulted me up in the sky, and I was being thrown like a pizza dough.
John hit hard, but not as hard as Cat.
You could hear the hoofbeats go by us. I looked up, and Cat Manzi was probably 15 feet away from me. And he let out a groan that I thought was like his last breath of life.
Cat sustained a concussion. The third driver also flies through the air, but amazingly he escapes with minor injuries. All 3 drivers are now racing again, but John says this was a real close call.
I've hit the track a number of times, but never sustained this kind of injury before, or never been as scared before in an accident.
We thought he might try to get off of the freeway, but
A Los Angeles freeway is the scene of a mid-afternoon police pursuit.
now. If we come out of the shot a little bit, though, you will see all the CHP units behind him.
Reporter Larry Weld from our Los Angeles affiliate KCAL tracks the action from a helicopter.
There are probably as many as 15 CHP units behind him.
Police say it started when the driver used what they call a Rambo-style knife to threaten a pair of workers at a towing yard where his van had been impounded.
They believe he is armed and dangerous.
When the driver jumped in his van and ran from the cops, the chase was on.
It's awfully close there. Good, so he's getting erratic now. There you go. You see him change some lanes. His speed has definitely increased. All of a sudden, this is becoming very dangerous. There he goes. He just made the turn. That is the transition lane to the Ventura Freeway.
As the suspect turns onto another freeway and toward the suburbs, police think they know exactly where he's going. And sure enough, half an hour later, the cops are certain they've guessed right.
His mother lives here in this neighborhood. It's a cul-de-sac. They know that she lives there, and they are in position to take this suspect into custody. No, this is it. That must be the mother's house. There's a van in the driveway now, and we'll see exactly what the suspect does here.
Police aren't sure if the suspect is still armed, so they prepare to use their own special weapon.
They're going to try and use the beanbag gun. Sheriff's deputies now out of the vehicle, ordering him out of the vehicle now. And they've got their beanbag. He calmly gets out of the car, and he walks up to the front door of that house, knocks on the door. Unbelievable. Sheriff's guns drawn, walking up to the suspect. Ordering the suspect down on the ground. Down on the ground. Remember, he's got a machete. They shot him with the beanbag shotgun right there. They have shot him down with the beanbag shotgun. And now down on the ground, guns drawn, and it looks like they'll take him into custody. Code 4, suspect in custody.
And so, as suddenly as it began, the chase is over and the suspect is under arrest. He faces a slew of charges, including assault with a deadly weapon, felony evading, and robbery.
The cop knows something fishy's going on.
No marijuana in the car? I smell marijuana.
Coming up next, the camera rolls as all hell breaks loose.
Stop!
Later, the horse is pregnant and stuck in the mud. The race is on to save 2 lives. And he's the robber on the roof.
Get this gentleman out of here!
He's got his hand in his pocket, and that makes the cops nervous. Find out how this one ends when we come back.
it's awful cold.
Poor baby. He'll be up all night.
Girls, because he's getting NyQuil for relief, rest, and
Good morning, ladies.
NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you can rest and have a good morning medicine.
It helps keep the comfort in your jerseys, the cool in your cottons, the fluff in your fleece. It's new Cheer with Liquifiber. During the wash, threads begin to wear. But Liquifiber interweaves through cotton threads to help protect them. So your khakis keep their kick. New Cheer with Liquifiber. Long live your clothes.
Pepto-Bismol. It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
How much coffee do you drink in a day? No need to defend your habit. You may be healthier than you think. We'll explain. And I'm Kelly Day. Also tonight on KOIN 6 News, thousands of sharks swarm the Pacific coastline. We'll show you tonight at 11.
Clearview, Washington is Ford country. Why do the guys at Fire District 7 drive more Ford Super Duties than any other brand of truck?
Power Stroke.
Power Stroke.
Power Stroke.
V10.
Triton V10.
Whether you're driving the 7.3-liter Power Stroke diesel or the 6.8-liter Triton V10, Ford Super Duty still makes one powerful statement.
Ford country.
Ford trucks, outselling Dodge and Chevy combined, in Clearview and all over the Northwest.
Some decisions are not smart. Some decisions are smart. The only way to make a smart wireless decision is go to Smart Wireless. For a limited time, get an Ericsson digital phone valued at $69.95 absolutely free when you activate a line of service with VoiceStream Wireless. Be smart. Visit Smart Wireless today or call 1-800-898-SMART. It's the smart thing to do.
All he's ever known is trouble. Now, at just 14.
Armed robbery, aggravated assault on a police officer.
You know who I am? All he's got is one last chance. 48 hours tonight.
You're watching Real TV.
Welcome back. Sometimes the best weapon police have in their war against crime isn't a gun. Sometimes it's a video camera. Take a look at how a bad guy's fate is sealed when he's caught on tape.
He's going to stop you. Your license plate is out.
In Rockwall, Texas, Deputy Hank Haven spots two men riding in a car without a license plate light.
Let's go ahead and step out of the vehicle. It's a little bit safe for me back here.
But this is more than a routine traffic stop.
Let me ask you a question.
Deputy Havens thinks he smells marijuana.
Is there any marijuana in the car? No, sir. No marijuana in the car? No, sir. I smell marijuana. No, sir. There's not any marijuana in the car. Was there some marijuana in there earlier? Sir, no, sir. I don't smoke marijuana. I swear I don't. Okay. You don't smoke marijuana? Like I said, is there any reason, though, I would smell it? No, sir. Is your partner? Was your partner? No, sir. I don't think so at all. Okay. All right. Hang tight.
The officer calls for backup.
Go ahead. Start this way if you could. I got a little marijuana in the car, I think. Hang tight. How you doing, sir?
Deputy Havens quizzes the passenger.
Sir, I'm getting old.
But he, too, denies having marijuana.
Oh, I believe. Any marijuana in the vehicle? No, sir, not today. Not today? Not today. No, sir. Maybe some other day. You said you have a previous charge of marijuana? Yes, out of Ellis County. You think there may have been some marijuana in this car on a different day? Not today, but maybe on a different day? No, sir. Okay. Hang tight. Over your mouth.
Deputy Havens won't give up. He wants to know who has the goods.
Okay. Hang tight. Chris, step out of the car. Face the vehicle, please.
The officer orders the passenger out of the car. He notices something suspicious in his clothing.
You got something jammed down your crotch? Well, no, sir, I don't. Undo your zipper. Huh? You've got something in your pants. What is this? Where? Relax. That's my up there, sir. Okay. Put your hands on your head. Spread your legs real wide. Spread your legs real wide, because you're taller than me. I want them wide.
The driver keeps close watch on his buddy. He senses his friend is up to something.
Put your hands behind your head. 519, got one running, 519, westbound on 276.
The passenger runs for it.
Stop!
while the driver makes a dash back to the car. He grabs a small bag, possibly hoping nobody would see. He has no idea. He was caught on tape.
Hand behind you. Hand behind you now.
In a matter of seconds, the driver gets rid of the bag and returns to position. Out of camera range, Officer Havens tackles the suspect and throws on the cuffs.
Stay right here. You can't outrun me in them cuffs.
Now backup officers are on scene. Their cop cams roll on the action. Officer Havens tells Real TV he's a big fan of cop car cameras.
When you roll the tape, as the passenger's fleeing through the bar ditch, before he leaves the frame of the camera, you can see him reaching into his pants and retrieving the contraband.
519, got one running, 519, westbound on 276. Stop!
In the midst of being chased, the suspect tosses a bag of drugs in a ditch, but Officer Havens finds it.
Man, you got a lot of crack on you, homeboy. A bunch of crack.
The twist to the case was that when we got back to the office, we popped the tape out, reviewed it for evidence.
For the first time, cops witnessed the driver's suspicious actions. They return to the scene and find a bag full of cash and drug paraphernalia.
This in-car cameras on these patrol units is my favorite piece of equipment. It tells an accurate story of what happened. You don't have to take my word for it. You just look at the tape. This camera on that night paid for itself with the finding of that money, the $4,400. So it's a beautiful thing. The greatest things to come, I think.
Now, all the charges against the driver were dropped. The passenger, however, was charged with possession and evading and resisting arrest. He pled guilty.
The horse is still stuck in the mud. Up next, they bring in the cherry picker to help get the animal out. And the suspect on the roof has got the upper hand. Cops worry he might start shooting. We'll be right back.
The 1990s, the hottest decade ever recorded. Nearly every scientist who's an expert on climate says global warming is real. It's helping make our weather more extreme. Heat waves, droughts, wildfires, storms, floods. $272 billion in damages in the 90s, 3 times more than just a decade ago. Global warming didn't just happen. There are solutions. Find out what we can do. Let's start fixing global warming now. Time calls Bringing Out the Dead uncompromising. Rolling Stone says it's a spellbinder in the great Scorsese tradition. Nicolas Cage gives a blazing performance. Newsweek says don't miss it. Bringing Out the Dead, rated R. Tomorrow in theaters everywhere.
Our Mommy's cooking up something special. Mom and Marie. Marie who?
Meet Marie Callender's complete skillet meals.
You know. Marie, is she a make-boyfriend?
Marie makes it special, like using crisp broccoli and aged Parmesan in her chicken Alfredo. You cook it fresh in minutes. Marie Callender's complete skillet meals. Now look for her new family size.
Mom always says, for me, there's only Marie. Me too.
It's the 10th Annual Holiday Food and Gift Festival, October 22nd through the 24th at the Portland Expo Center. Holiday gifts, decorations, specialty food tasting. The Holiday Food and Gift Festival, a Portland tradition, opens Friday the 22nd at the Expo Center. You'll love it.
It's a match made in heaven.
Your Thomasville store
And Parker Furniture are joining to bring you the biggest
and the best Karastan sale in our history.
You'll find tremendous savings and selection.
Plus value, service, design sense, and expertise that no department or carpet store can match.
So do hurry.
Don't miss the Karastan sale.
All through the month of October at Parker Furniture.
And your Thomasville store.
2 great rug galleries.
Working together to save you money.
And make you happy.
Want the lowdown on Dodge Durango? Here's where its best-in-class Magnum V8 power lives. It's longer and wider down here for best-in-class room up there. And say hello to best-in-class available towing. Want the best? Get a Durango. Me? I want one of these. Dodge Durango. Different.
You're watching Real TV. Real TV travels to England as a fire brigade near London races against the clock to save 2 lives. This is Lady. She's pregnant and close to giving birth. The horse fell through the ice of this frozen pond. Now she's trapped in 3 feet of water and mud, held under by her own weight and too heavy to be pulled out by hand. Rescuers bring in a crane and harness. The plan is to lift Lady out of the muck. Fighting the cold, firefighters wrap heavy leather straps around the horse. When the straps are secure, the signal is given to lift. But as the crane starts to pull Lady out of the pond, the frightened horse struggles. Lady slips out of the harness and back into the water. Things look bleak, but there's a silver lining. Lady's front legs fell onto thicker ice. The determined rescuers seize this opportunity and make their move. The strap slips off the horse's backside, but the rescuers refuse to give up. 2 men push the horse from behind, while a team of 10 tugs on the harness ropes. Their second effort pays off. Lady glides across the ice and back onto solid ground. Lady is led away, cold and wet, but unharmed. Her owner hopes Lady's delivery won't be as rough as her rescue. Tomorrow on Real TV, move over Stone Cold Steve Austin, we've got snake wrestling, plus the man who walks on water and the biker demolition derby. All that tomorrow. And still ahead today, the bear who steals the oven, and who's gonna stop him?
Well, take a look at our next story and ask yourself, what would I do in the same situation? It's an incredible example of the life and death split-second decisions police officers make every day.
A desperate situation in Salinas, California is about to get a lot worse. Police are looking for 2 men suspected of robbing a local butcher shop. Police search the surrounding neighborhood. The suspects have only been on the run for a few minutes, and their trail is hot. Suddenly, a cop spots one suspect on a rooftop.
Get this gentleman out of here!
His hand is tucked in his pocket. He could be hiding a weapon. It's a tense standoff. The smirking suspect arrogantly taunts police. The officers stand their ground with guns ready. Time's up. The suspect jumps and runs. Watch the action. Police give chase and take down the punk. He's later cuffed and taken into custody.
Back up, I'm recording a crime scene. Back up!
Watch the drama again. It's a powerful example of what police face out on the streets every day on the job. But there's more here than meets the eye. What's amazing here is that the suspect actually survives. He makes several mistakes that could have forced a more violent end. This is one. As the suspect runs, he turns toward police, then puts his left hand on his pocket. It looks like he's pulling out a weapon. The suspect continues to run. But here we see he actually has a weapon in his hand. You can see the suspect attack one of the pursuing officers with a sharp blade. The cop is cut on his head and forearm. The wounds are not life-threatening. While the knife attack happens, this officer fires 1 round from an automatic weapon. When we break down the action frame by frame, you can see the bullet casing eject from the gun. The shot hits the ground, missing the suspect and the other officers. Most of the struggle is blocked from our view by a parked car, but the cameraman repositions. The officers wrestle with the suspect and set his knife on the ground.
Go back over there, okay?
Officer Russ Hochschild is taken by ambulance to the hospital for treatment. The suspect is taken into custody and later convicted of attempted murder and resisting arrest. The other suspect is still at large.
By the way, Officer Hochschild was treated for stab wounds and returned to work just a few days later.
Enter our Real TV home video contest. Win $10,000 for first place or $1,000 as one of our runners-up. For complete rules, give us a call or go to our website.
The fabrics you love to live in have one fatal flaw. Put them in the washer and their threads begin to wear. Introducing a breakthrough way to help stop wear. Liquifiber in Newt Shear. It interweaves through cotton threads to help protect them, so the clothes you love stay the way you love them. Newt Shear. Long live your clothes.
Soon, your evening out at your favorite restaurant or bar could be smoke-free. We'll explain the proposed smoking ban. I'm Kelly Day. Also tonight on KOIN 6, how bad will the weather be this winter? Find out what the experts say at 11.
Preserving the treasures of the Oregon coast.
For each doubt, confidence. For each struggle, relief. For each child, success.
Right now, save $25 when you schedule a skills assessment at one of Sylvan's 9 learning centers, including the new center now open in Minville. See the white pages for the location nearest you.
You want football? Whoa, who's your dad? Every NFL Sunday, Big Daddy and Whalen's got your football. The Jeep NFL off-road trip, the most outrageous, spectacular, Ed-worthy plays of the week. Sponsored by your local Jeep dealers. NFL Sundays on KOIN 6 News at 6 and 11.
Closed captioning sponsored by...
Oh, no. Why me? Don't even think about... Oh, no. I hate this thing. You stupid.
Promotional consideration sponsored by...
America Online. So easy to use, so easy to get started. With email, instant messages, and a buddy list, it's the easiest way to keep in touch. AOL. Sign up today.
If you like eating caramel apples, you'll love Tootsie Caramel Apple Pops. So good, only the stick will remain. From Tootsie.
Finally, the story of the giant bear who found a giant toy to play with. And the beast gets no argument from anyone.
This is the case of the Easy Take Oven. A mama black bear is caught red-handed on home video, stealing this oven from a Colorado backyard. The owner wonders if she's tired of takeout. This oven weighs nearly 200 pounds, but that doesn't stop this bear from tumbling it through the forest like a toy. At one point, Mama Bear really starts cooking with the appliance. The oven's owner, Bill Mason, says he's got a matching appliance he'd love to have roll out of his yard.
I have an old dishwasher down there, too, that he could also take on his next trip. Otherwise, I'm going to have to run it out to the landfill.
Well, that's it for now. We'll see you next time for more Real TV.
It's an all-new season of colorful view. Styles turn with the leaves. Here's the place just for you. This is where colors change and style is understood. This is where it all starts. This is where it gets good.
The Meyer and Frank Autumn Sale going on now. Save 25 to 50% throughout the store. Check your paper for bonus coupons for even more savings.
This is where it all starts. This is
where it gets good. The Meyer and Frank Autumn Sale.
Melissa, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Dad?
Wait, let's get your brother.
With three-way calling, just click, dial, click, and get the whole family together, even when they're far away.
Hello?
Jaster?
Missy. Someone very special that I'd like you two to meet.
Great, Dad.
Of course, no one can take the place of your mother, but I'm sure you'll grow to love her too. Gladys, come to Papa.
Family's never far away with three-way calling from US West.
Maybe down the line.
Did you buy from Bob?
No.
With advantages like these, to not buy from Bob could be considered a sin.
Just buy Bob.
Sleep Country USA's big mattress sale ends Monday. Save on Simmons, Sealy, Spring Air, and Pacific. Save on Beauty Rest, Posturepedic, and even Crown Jewel. Get free pillows and 6 months same as cash financing.
Sleep Country's big mattress sale ends Monday night at 9.
Kelly Day, only on Coin 6 News. People you know.
The address, CBS.